Welcome to the Entrepreneur Evolution Podcast. This is our Entrepreneur Express Tip episode. I'm your host, Annette Walter, and this is the place where I share weekly business tips in 5 minutes or less to help you regroup from your week and prepare to launch into next week. Let's get started. Hi there, entrepreneur. Welcome to this week's episode of the Entrepreneur Evolution Podcast. I'm your host, Annette Walter. I am a business growth coach, operational strategist, and growth-minded entrepreneur just like you, growing and scaling my 2 businesses on the national level. I am really happy you are here. Today's topic is about visibility, okay? And I am going to give you some tips on how to increase your visibility, especially online and with social media. Oftentimes when we are posting and doing the tactical pieces of social media, we aren't being consistent, we aren't being thorough and consistent in our message, and there isn't a lot of momentum. And what happens sometimes is we end up talking to the same audience, showing up for the same audience, sending our information to the same audience, sharing our information to the same audience. And that's why today's topic is visibility. Here's my question for you. Where can you increase your visibility? Where and how can you increase your audience so that you are talking to and reaching more people in your tactical posts and the work that you're doing online and social media, okay? So in order to think about this, I want you to write down 3 places where you want to be more visible, okay? Perhaps it's an organization that you are associated with that you haven't been in a while. Perhaps it is networking with a certain group of people. Perhaps it is on Instagram or Pinterest. Pinterest right now is so hot, such a great tool, and we are gaining so much traction out of Pinterest. Or perhaps it's simply on Google. Find out where you need to be more visible. Where are you having success, but you need to have more success and you need to talk to people outside of your audience, okay? So write down those 3 areas where you need to be more visible, okay? Once you have your 3, I want you to write 3 ways you can show up differently for that audience and 3 ways you can increase your audience, okay? So for an organization or for a networking group, can you pitch to be a panel speaker? Can you pitch to reach out to people one-to-one and ask them for introductions? If it's Instagram, can you use better, different, and more hashtags? Can you do reels so that you are populating in the reel feed and being seen and followed and found by more people, okay? So pick your 3 areas where you need more visibility and then pick and brainstorm 3 different ways of how you can increase that visibility, okay? I have some great ideas behind the scenes if you want to reach out and do a brainstorming session and think about this in your business. But if you really feel like you're posting and you're doing what you need to do out there, perhaps you're just talking to the same people and they've heard it. They're there, they get it. All right. How can you reach more people and gain more visibility? That's my Entrepreneur Express tip today. I hope you really gained a lot from these quick 5-minute tips or less. We are cranking on this end on both in both businesses. I mean, the supply and demand. I have my pulse on supply and demand and supply chain at the timber industry side. As you know, lumber is insane right now, and so if you're in that food and beverage space or you're in any kind of resource space or distribution space, I'm happy to share my insights, my forecast on that with you. Let's schedule some time. Let's talk about you and your business. And if you are not in a mastermind group, I encourage you to take a look at our Business Builder group right now that's gaining huge traction, or our Entrepreneur Evolution Empowerment group. This is for those people building their 10 million empire, building wealth and freedom in their business once they've gotten to new levels in their business from a revenue standpoint. So We have so much on this end, so many resources, so much access just to help and support and feel surrounded that I really just want you to take advantage of it, okay? So make sure we connect outside of this podcast. Thanks for listening today. Keep evolving, entrepreneur. I am so proud of you.